What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Nerd's Eye View. I'm Ethan.
I'm Adrian.
Today's going to be a little bit more of a chill episode because this is recording a second one on the same night. Recording it for the future because next weekend, or this week, I'm getting married, but this will come out next week. So we're filming in advance, but yeah, we're just going to chill because we're fucking tired and hopped up on Popeyes. Yeah, we're going to be talking about just... kind of miscellaneous stuff, just some gonna talk about car stuff, talk about the wedding and other cool shit. Yeah, while we're on the topic, I'm getting married. Round of applause, everyone. It's my best man. Yeah, we're excited. We're getting married in Sedona, and then we're gonna honeymoon in California next week, so it'll be
really?
cool.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Where are you guys going?
San Diego. Yeah, we got like a beachfront hotel.
How long are you guys doing it for?
A week.
Damn.
Yeah, we leave Monday. So we get home Sunday from the wedding, and then we leave Monday.
Do you guys how does a honeymoon work? Like, do you guys plan activities? Is it like a regular trip?
No. So we strictly said that this, we're going to have no plans. Damn. We're just going to fucking unplug and chill. Like, she's going to log out of all our social media. We're just going to chill.
Interesting.
I mean, the only plan is to get tattoos up there, but that's pretty much it.
That's crazy. I never know, man, I can't imagine getting married in the first place, but I also, I don't know what a honeymoon is, you know? What do you go do?
Yeah, I mean, we were planning on going to Hawaii, but then,
that's
once we were about... How's that toxic?
I just know that people don't people get mad when you go to Hawaii. I don't know what that's about.
Because we're tourists?
Yeah.
Now, but once we were about to buy the tickets, that's when, that big fire happened in Hawaii.
Oh, yeah.
So, probably not the best idea, so...
That's the best time to go, arguably. Ticket prices are low.
Everything's cheap.
What I've heard.
That's fucked up.
There's a guy. Did you there's a video on the internet where there's two guys. It's a podcast, and they talk to random people on the street, and they pull this guy over, and they're like, "What's your thing?" And he was like, "I wait for natural terrible natural disasters or terrorist attacks on on countries to go to that country."
Wow.
Because then the ticket prices are low, and I was like, "Damn, that's crazy." I was like, "But you're probably right though." So yeah.
When everybody's fucking rebuilding, you're fucking
when
touring.
the economy's fucking tanked. Speaking of economy, completely not even what we have on the list here. The Japanese yen is dropped significantly. So so much. This is completely not even what the podcast is about. But I just thought this was crazy. This is the perfect time to go to Japan. I saw the ticket prices dropped. They're $1,100 right now. They were $1,400, but it's dropped so low that Japan's economy is kind of in trouble. And if it drops any, they're starting to liquidate U.S. debt.
Oh shit!
In order to keep up with the dropping of the value of the yen, because the dollar somehow is steamrolling over the yen.
Your mic on? Okay, I was making sure.
Thank God. But yeah, so it's the cheapest time to fucking maybe wait it out a couple more months, maybe 6 months, and it'll be the cheapest time to go to Japan.
But does the U.S. the conversion?
Yeah, so you get way more money for a yen per dollar
from USD.
Yeah, I think it's 130 yen per dollar, which is pretty significant. I think before the exchange was 110, but it's dropping so much right now. Yeah, it's crazy.
I want to go to Japan, but I just can't do the flight.
Dude, it's not that bad. Just take a fucking Ambien, pass out.
But I feel my anxiety would just
it goes away. I feel all the anxiety comes from the initial climb, but once you're in the air, it's you forget about it. Just whatever. Especially because when you're that high, there's almost no turbulence. The turbulence comes when you're climbing or going down because you're going through all the clouds. But once you're in the stratosphere, there's no weather. You're above all the weather.
We took a flight to Denver.
Did you really?
Yeah. It was the worst flight I've ever had. And they're but to other people's terms, it was probably just such a chill flight.
They were this is fine. This is the best flight I've ever had.
I was in the middle seat. Kendra was to my right, and there was a random dude to the left. And we took off. I was gripping the seat because I hate I don't do roller coasters. I don't do heights. I don't do that shit.
You don't do roller coasters?
No.
I'm the same. I just don't like the noise though. That's just me.
That's a weird reason to not like roller coasters.
Yeah, they're just loud and sweaty and gross. I'm not I mean, I enjoy a good roller coaster every now and then. You could probably convince me to go on one, but I'm not dying to go on a roller coaster. But I'm also not You know, my mom is though. We tried to get her on the Ferris wheel. She was almost gonna punch us in the face. She was like, "I'm not going to the fucking Ferris wheel." I can't do it. But I didn't know. I thought you had, because you'd never been on a flight before, right? Or had you?
No, previously? I had. I was like 8 before then though. Oh. But yeah, we get up in the air and then we're like getting some like, I think it's like minor turbulence, but in my eyes, it's fucking terrible.
Like we're going down.
And so, like, I'm just like I have my eyes closed and I'm like gripping both armrests, and the dude next to me is just like working on his laptop.
Yeah.
Seems like a business dude because he's wearing a suit or whatever. And then we have like a big like drop. It feels like I felt like my stomach drop.
Oof.
And I fucking just like elbow him, like because I like flinched, and I elbow the shit out of him. I was like, dude, I'm so sorry. He was like, and he just like scoffed. They didn't like say
damn,
anything.
that's crazy.
But I hit him with my elbow.
He was pissed.
Yeah. If you watch this, sorry, bro. Sorry about that.
There was I've never had. There's only one time. Like there's always turbulence on a plane. There was one time it actually got like I kind of got scared because like I was fine and then like it was like it wouldn't stop. Like normally it's like 30, 45 seconds. Like there was a few minutes of this shit and it was fucking hard. You like look at the fucking wings and they're just fucking like they're not supposed to be flapping and they are. And like there's a few people that like screamed. They're like and I was like, oh fuck. I was like, this is it, dude. That was the only. I forgot. I don't even remember what flight that was. I was like, it scared the fuck out of me. But after that, I mean, whatever. You're more likely to like hit the lottery twice, I think, before you fucking crash on a plane. Like the likelihood. So just if that helps you.
It doesn't.
Okay. How many times have you won the lottery?
None.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
But I've also never crashed on a plane, so one of those is bound to happen.
Hopefully it's a lottery.
Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Yeah.
I would go live in Japan. It's a short talking about I'm assuming Miles confirmed means that you're talking about the Insomniac games, right?
Yeah. So the directors confirmed that Miles is going to be their main Spider-Man for the rest of their universe.
Yeah.
Which part of me is concerned because they also confirmed that their Wolverine game is also in the same universe.
Mm-hmm.
I would have liked to see Peter Parker and Wolverine together over Miles and Wolverine, but
yeah, I think only because Miles and Wolverine don't really have much of a history, you know?
Yeah.
Like Peter and Logan do, so it would make sense that they had a team up. But I don't know. I feel like that's the way that Marvel's kind of going with Miles, is making him the young Spider-Man that we kind of all grew up with.
Yeah.
And Peter's going to kind of be like an older Spider-Man. Do you agree that Peter should die?
Comically or in the game?
And I mean, either way.
I don't think they'll kill him in game.
I don't think so either.
I don't think they have the balls, the cojones.
The gall.
I don't think so.
Really? I think they would.
Because that'd be a very controversial decision. I think a better ending would be him retiring.
I know, but I don't think they shy away from doing like something different. You know, like they made the symbiote not reactive to fire, which is a big like oh, that's really different.
Did you see the DLC that's been rumored?
No.
So the Murdoch law firm.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah. Nelson and Murdoch.
There you go, Nelson and Murdoch.
Yeah.
That building is in the game in the first one.
Yeah.
But the sign is missing.
Yeah.
They added it into this one. So like, oh shit, maybe they're gonna have like a Daredevil Easter egg or whatever. Then somebody who there's like a community that glitches games, right?
Yeah.
So you can glitch into like this little area where the Hand, which is an enemy of Daredevil, their symbol is like on the back wall.
Oh.
So they think it's gonna be like a Daredevil team up DLC.
That'd be pretty sick.
You haven't gotten to that part of the game, so I'm not gonna spoil it.
Haven't.
You need to finish the fucking game.
I know.
There's an enemy who gets announced during one of the side quests. A major enemy. I don't think they're gonna do a DLC of him because he's kind of too big to just do a DLC.
I wonder who it is. Is it symbiote related?
Yes.
Carnage or Null? Has to be Null.
Do you want me to answer?
No. Don't. But I'm assuming it's Null.
I mean, you've gotten to where Null is kind of reference. Yeah. That's not what I'm talking about.
But it's symbiote related?
Yes.
Is it not Carnage? It would have to be Carnage. Then.
Do you want me to tell you?
No,
or
don't.
I
don't know why I'm asking like I want an answer. I don't. I like want an answer, but I don't. I want to get there on my own, which I will eventually.
I'll tell you, it's the. Have you done any of the flame missions
Flame missions
with Wraith?
Probably not. No.
That's the side quest I'm talking about.
Okay.
I'll leave it at that. We'll move on. But I think that'll either be on the Venom solo game, which is inevitably going to happen.
Yeah.
Or
that was confirmed, wasn't it?
That's not confirmed.
Oh.
The director said that they're gonna wait and see what people say, and then we'll listen to you.
Come
Which shout out
on.
Insomniac because
Yeah.
they do so much fan service.
Dude, I'll give them some fucking service. They keep this shit up. I'm just saying,
honestly, me
dude.
too.
I'll get my knee pads ready.
I forgot where I was going with that. Or I think it's gonna be the Venom solo game, which I think will be like the size of Miles Morales. It'll be like in 2 or 3 years from now, they'll do like a small game like that.
Yeah.
And then the Spider-Man 3 will inevitably come out in fucking 15 years. And then they'll do that main villain that I was talking about. But who knows? We'll see.
We're gonna get like this whole like Insomniac universe game of Spider-Man before we get Elder Scrolls 6.
It's very true.
That's so sad. That's crazy. On the topic of Marvel and Miles, Marvel's redoing the Ultimate Comics. So if y'all remember, back in the day, right? They had your main continuity. What is that? I just turned it off. So you could what? I can set it down. Oh. They had the main comics, right? They had the main Earth 616 universe, and they had the Ultimate Universe, right? So the Ultimate Universe had a slightly different story for all the heroes, including Spider-Man. And then in the Ultimate Comics, Spider-Man does die, Peter Parker. And then that's when they had the crossing of the collision, basically, of the two universes. So Miles Morales was brought from the Ultimate Universe. The Miles Morales that we know today was brought from the Ultimate Universe into the Earth 616 universe. So Marvel's redoing the Ultimate Comics. I don't know a ton on it. I know that they leaked a photo of a cover of Ultimate Spider-Man, and Peter's old. He has a fucking beard, and he looks like he's married to Mary Jane and has a kid, which is crazy.
There's like 2 kids, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
And it's cool because we kind of got a glimpse of that in the animated movies, Into the Spider-Verse, and I feel like everyone loved Dad Spider-Man.
Yep.
So I feel like that's probably why they did that, to kind of give us like an old Spider-Man, and then they're going to go with Miles being like the main lead in that universe, maybe, or maybe even in their main Earth 616 universe. I don't know. But yeah, so they're redoing the Ultimate Comics, and actually, you can buy the Ultimate Universe issue 1 at cartoncomics.com right now. It's available. I actually have them right now, and I also have the Fast and Meal edition Spider-Man Ultimate Comics one right there
for the glare
with Miles Morales on my set right now as well.
Let's talk about that. You have a comic shop.
I do. It's cartoncomics.com. Can you see that? That's my logo. Currently, it's November, so I'm running a Black Friday sale all month in honor of Black Friday, Thanksgiving, and my birthday, which is on the 14th.
This will come out the week before Black Friday, so
even better. So the whole month, it's buy one, get one 20% off. It's going to be, going through until November 30th, and then it's free shipping for everything over $50. So I have a ton of comics. I have a fuck ton of comics. A lot of Marvel, DC, and I've gotten some Image comics in there. Not all superhero stuff. I'm recently getting a lot more. Like I got Cyberpunk. I got Kill Your Darlings. I've got Knights. I got Midlife Hero. Got a bunch of other stuff too if you guys aren't into the like big superhero stuff. But yeah, take a look if you guys are interested in anything comics. I do have some manga on there. If people buy the manga that I have, I will get more manga, different stuff. But yeah, check it out if you guys are interested in that.
So where do I send the invoice for that promotion? 'Cause nothing's free around here. You know
That's
what I mean?
crazy. Yeah, I just got some balls in like.
I'll send you the invoice to Carton Comics. We're sponsored by Carton Comics today, guys.
Yeah.
All right. So moving on from do we move on from Marvel, or is there anything else?
No, that was it.
All right. Concerts fucking suck now.
He's had bad experiences. I feel like I've mostly had positive experiences with concerts. I don't like people in general, but I feel like I have been the people that I've gone to see, and they've been like the crowd has been pretty all right.
The past 2 concerts I went to was I'm actually wearing the shirt, Suicide Boys.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Suicide Boys. There's nothing wrong with
The
them.
grade
but
A, right?
yes.
Mm-hmm.
The people there fucking suck.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
First concert I went to was like, you know, was it 3-4 years ago now? We went to that one.
Oh, it was the other Suicide Boys.
Yeah.
Has that?
That's
who
the
have you
past
seen?
2 that I went to.
Who have you seen live?
Like total?
Yeah.
And I've seen a lot of people, but
Really?
those ones like weren't as bad because like it was like bigger stadiums where it had like an individual seat.
Yeah.
So I should probably rephrase this. General admission concerts fucking suck because
Yeah.
people don't know how to act.
Yeah.
Like I get fucking, when Ruby says open up the fucking pit, you open up the pit.
Yeah.
But there's a level of, decency and common sense that comes with that. But so the first one that I went to, I think it was pretty much fine. I just got offered Coke a lot more than I'd want to.
What the fuck? I've never been offered.
You were
Coke.
in front of me, and me and Kendra got offered Coke.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So it was a little
I did
annoying
not know
because
that.
like after I said no the first time, the same dude asked me again. He's like, hey, you want to bump? No, man, I'm good. And so this most recent one was a few months ago. There was me, my fiance, and my sister, my little sister, who's 16. So I was already kind of nervous taking her to one of her first concerts. But it was fine. We're enjoying it. The traffic fucking sucked. Arizona doesn't know how to put on events. They just kind of let people do whatever the fuck they want. They don't. So we get to the concert, and then we already missed 4 of the fucking acts. 4 of the performers.
Did you care though?
Yeah, I missed Freddie Dredd.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Freddie Dredd, fucking City Morgue. I missed.
Did we like Sam Moore?
I like City Morgue.
I don't know if I ever really listened.
Kilokami.
I got beef
I
with
like
Kilokami.
Why?
Not really. It's just like there's like a when I was rapping, right? My rap days. There's this guy that I knew that he bought a feature from Zillakami and he just never delivered. So he like paid him the money for it, and Zillakami just never did it. So yeah.
So you have mutual beef with
yeah,
Zillakami.
just by association, really.
Got it. Okay. So yeah, we get to the concert. We already missed fucking 4 performances, but we made it just in time for Ghostman. Thankfully, Ghostman was 10 minutes late, so it like lined up perfectly.
Oh, shut up.
So it was good. So that we get to our area. We're already fucking shoulder to shoulder with random people, and people just don't know what deodorant is. People just fucking doing drugs all around. Which do whatever you want, but like anyway. Yeah, Ghostman was fire. He was really good. And then Suicide Boys come out. So that's the main act. And we're having fun. My sister's having a blast. She's fucking singing her heart out because that's the first time seeing them.
Shut up.
And then Ruby does the infamous open up the fucking pit.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh shit. My little sister's in front of me. And then a pit just forms. Like literally it's my sister and then the dude in front of her is like and then I was like, oh shit. So I was like, if my sister gets hurt during this fucking concert, my mom's gonna kill me.
Yeah.
So I grab my sister and I yank her back and I yank my fiance back too, and we just like back up as much as we can. I turn around, there's another fucking pit behind me. So now there's like 2 pits and we're sandwiched in the wall in the middle, and I'm just like stuck. And again, I'm all for like having fun and shit, but like I'm not trying to have my little sister get hurt.
Yeah.
And so they do their thing, whatever the song ends, and finally we reform as a normal crowd. And like a couple songs go by, and I'm just watching the performance, and I'm kind of a tall guy. I'm 6'1", and sorry,
I'm kind of tall. Yeah, I'm like 6'1".
I'm 6'1", so I'm kind of over the audience a little bit. At least the people that are in front of me are shorter than me, so I can see the stage. And so I'm looking up at the performers, and then I'm enjoying the show. And then all of a sudden I just get fucking like, I just feel like almost a punch to my chest. I was like, what the fuck? So I look down and there's just this short woman and she's like coming through.
Damn.
I was like, I'm sorry, what? And then she just like charges through me, like pushing me back, trying to just get out of there. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? And I'm like, this is happening in a matter of seconds because I don't know what to do. Because like, there's just this like I'm being respectful, but she was bigger, you know. She was very wide, and she took up a lot of space, and there was no space.
Yeah.
So she made her own space.
Yeah.
And so she basically rammed through me and my fiance to the point where it was almost like a physical altercation.
Yeah. I would have pushed back.
I don't hit women, but I really wanted to that time.
No, push her in the pit. Damn.
So I was like, dude, what the fuck? And then so she leaves or whatever. We never see them again, but it's towards like the end of the concert, and we were like, let's just leave and beat the traffic. So we like start to walk towards the exit, and I shit you not, it's literally like fucking World War II just happened. We have I look to my left, there's like fucking paramedics, and there's like 2 people on like the gurneys, and they're fucking rolling them out. Look to my right, there's drugs being passed around, and then right in front of me, there's like 4 different people, like 4 different groups of people that are all just puking on the ground.
Yeah.
Just letting that shit go.
Hell yeah. G59.
And so I had to I put on my army helmet, and I just fucking started charging through.
Fucking army crawling, dude.
There's mud all of a sudden. I had to fucking crawl through it. No, but I'm over concerts because I just feel like people don't have consideration for other people who are just trying to enjoy the show.
I feel like that's just Suicide Boys.
I don't think
like
so.
I've been to several concerts, and I feel like mostly everyone's been really respectful. Like I went to see Denzel Curry live, and I think someone like lost their shoe, and someone was like, here's your shoe.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, shout out. I was in the pit at Denzel Curry. That shit was fucking lit. Injury Reserve, same thing. I was in that fucking pit, dude. I have a video of me in that fucking running that pit. That was sick as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I went to it was a rock concert. They're called Idols is the band. They're pretty sick. Then Injury Reserve opened up for them, and they were like, everyone was super cool there for that band. Who else have I seen live? So I saw Suicide Boys twice. Both times I was like, people are questionable here, I think, in general. I just think like they attract a lot of like toxic people.
I saw Kid Cudi, and it was the same experience.
Really?
And we had seats and everything. But like people just don't understand personal space.
I mean, I think you're gonna run into that at a concert, but I don't know. I feel like
I definitely think I'm the problem. I just don't like concerts anymore.
Maybe you're just an old man.
Yeah.
I don't know. I went on this binge where I just went to like every concert that was like anyone I was like I fuck with. I was like, yep, I'm going to see them. So I saw Injury Reserve like twice. I saw obviously the Idols. I saw Denzel Curry. I saw Suicide Boys. I saw someone else as well. I forget. But yeah, I enjoy going to concerts. I think it's fun. Depending on who you go see, but I do agree. A lot of the times, like the fan base is kind of toxic, which I mean, Suicide Boys are just. From the 2 times I went, I was like, these people fucking suck, dude. Like, damn. Like, I think I accidentally at the Suicide Boys when we went to the Phoenix Raceway, so like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I like tripped over a girl's like fucking legs, right? Because she was like fucking sprawl. Like this was like towards the back, right? So people were like sitting down on the fucking ground. And I like tripped over her, and she was like, "Excuse me," and I was like, "Bitch, you're fucking sprawled out. Get the fuck out of my way, dude." Like I was fine until you decided to be a fucking bitch. Like what the fuck, man? I got so mad. I was like, "Dude, tell me that again. I swear to God, I'll fucking drop kick you right now."
Yeah, I mean, again, there's definitely experiences that only concerts can give you, like as far as music, because like some songs can sound amazing in concert. Absolutely. Like just with the bass and the performers and whatever, that you can't get that same effect like just listening to the song in your car.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying like concerts are like fucking bad, but the people at concerts make them fucking bad.
Yeah. I think I was talking about this at work too. I was saying that like I think when you go to see people live, I don't know if this works for you, but for me, I feel like the songs are like better. Like after you leave the concert, you listen to them again later. Like this means more.
Yeah, I think it's just because you remember how good it sounded in person.
Feeling too. Yeah. I don't know. That's how I felt too when I don't know. I like multiple songs that I've seen live now. I'm like, fuck yeah. Like Lil Peep songs, bro. Like the ones that I heard live. I'm like, fuck yes, dude. This is my shit, dude. But yeah. That being said, what's your dream concert? Who would you pay stupid money to go see live? Dead or alive, doesn't matter.
It's tough. Because, like, I'm trying to think of, like, also that people who would not have an audience that are fucking full of dipshits.
Well, this is just. They don't even think about that.
probably
Who you wanna
X.
see? Really?
Yeah. XXX Tentacion.
I would say Queen.
You really like Queen.
I do. I fuck with Queen. They're so good. I would say Queen or probably like. I wouldn't say I'd spend an ungodly amount of money, but I would definitely like spend a good chunk of change to go see Amine live. I mean, he's not like gone, obviously, but I think he's on my list because I haven't seen him yet. I would definitely say Amine is one of the people I'd go see. But if I had to pick someone who, like, I would never have the chance again to see, or like, and I want complete, I would see Queen live. They're super like I don't know, with Freddie Mercury. I mean,
Yeah.
I think that'd be fucking sick.
If it's like an unlimited amount of money, then I'd buy like a sick fucking suite and like invite all my friends, and then we'd go to a concert.
Yeah.
But like a lot of like the good performance, like X, like a lot of those were like smaller venues that he would just make into a rage house.
Yeah.
Which again is cool, but there's a level of common sense that you need. That just I feel like most of that just flies out the window when you're at a fucking concert.
I feel like when I think Lil Peep was. I think that was the first concert I ever saw. Maybe it was the second, actually. I think it was the second concert I ever went to. And I was like so new to the idea because I think the first concert I ever saw was in 2017. It was January 2017. It was when I lived in Arizona, and my manager at Jimmy took me to go see Injury Reserve, and it was like obviously they're local, so it was like pretty chill, and I was just like in the back. And then I saw Peep. It was obviously he wasn't like super big, so the crowd wasn't ginormous, but there was still a good amount of people. And I remember Bexy was one of the openers, and he was like, "Let's make a fucking wall." He was like right in half. Like, you go that way, you go that way. And he was like, as soon as the song drops, you guys just run to the other fucking wall as fast as you can. And I was like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
I'm sticking my ass on this fucking wall. There's no way I'm gonna do that shit. But that was a fun show. This one kid, he fucking I forgot one of the openers. It might have been like Horsehead or something like that. And he got his skateboard, and he was like, "Here." And he was like, "Fucking give it to Peep to sign it." I wonder if he ever got it back. Like, I'm hoping he got like Peep's signature on that skateboard. I don't know if he is and he's out there. I'd want to know.
Yeah. 500K or dinner with Jay-Z?
Jay-Z.
So explain to me this thought process, because
he's gonna give me so much grind.
he's gonna tell you how to make money, right? But I feel like I could tell you the exact same thing right
Yeah,
now.
no, fuck with you. I would actually take the 500K. I don't understand people that say they take a dinner. I think there was an interview where he was like, just take the 500K.
Yeah.
Like, the fuck am I gonna tell you?
Yeah.
Which is real. Like, I don't know what you're gonna get from Jay-Z that you can't fucking look up or listen to his fucking albums and get. You know what I mean? Just take the 500K and do something with it.
I would get it like if you're already like a self-made millionaire and you're trying to become a billionaire. Like, that's different.
Right.
Because you like 500K is not going to help you that far.
Yeah.
But fucking knowledge from Jay-Z might.
Yeah.
But like right now, give me 500K.
Yeah. If you already have all that money, it's like you're already good, right? Maybe ask for some tips for like certain things, but I think right off the bat, if you're going from Jay-Z's not going to give you $1 million information, you know what I mean? Like, it's take that 500K and fucking build something with it.
Yeah, but no, Jay-Z would give you $1 billion information, but
Yeah.
me right now,
Not
I would
500K.
not do anything with that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to do anything with, with $1 billion information because I don't even have $1 million.
Yeah, I'm not even thinking like a billionaire right now.
Exactly. Not even thinking like a.
I just bought Popeyes with my tip money.
I just begged for Popeyes, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. I think people like that are super cringe. They're like super ultra grind. It's like, what are you doing, dude?
Yeah,
Like, make their life harder for what?
it's crazy.
That being said, who's the most famous person you know?
So I have an uncle who is a radio host in LA. And it was funny. I was like I'd met Kendra, so I was probably like 15 or 16 years old, and we went to dinner one day. He was in town, and I was a teenager, so I was like, Uncle Jesse, who's the most famous person you have in your phone right now? And so he's like scrolling, and then he shows me his phone. Kendall Jenner.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Are you hyped for the Mariah Carey to come on?
No.
Really? I am.
The Christmas stuff?
Yeah. Dude, I wonder how big like her checks are. Dude. Like the following months.
Didn't something come out recently where she's like upset with people? Or she's getting sued or something like that?
I don't fucking know. I don't hear anything about that.
I remember something like Christmas studios, studios that make Christmas music
Yeah.
are suing her for fake Christmas music.
What the
Something
fuck?
like that. Like they're upset about that her
Wasn't
music.
in the Christmas spirit.
Correct,
Or what?
yeah.
What the fuck?
I don't know. I saw something on Twitter like that, but it could be fake. But
What's that one song? Who sung that one song? It was a rendition, and they were like Quizmas. You know, I swear to God, it was like
it's
Camila
the people
Cabello.
from Glee.
No, I swear it was someone like it was like Camila Cabello or something like that.
You're right. It is.
Is that who it was?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it
is.
was.
I knew it was like a group. I think it's the whatever group she's in. Five something harmony. Fifth Harmony.
Fifth Harmony. Yeah.
God,
Dude, look
I'm
at
that
you,
guy,
locked in,
bro. I'm that guy.
I think the most famous person I have on my phone is a girl I had algebra 2 with in my senior year. I think I told you about this. She put her phone her number in my phone for I forgot why. It was like something unrelated.
You rizzed up.
No, it wasn't like that. It was not like that. But she put her number on my phone. It's still on my phone. She might have changed her number. I don't know. I've literally never texted her in my life. Maybe once, like asking about like homework. And she was on Revenge of the Dreamers 3. That album. You know what that is?
Revenge of the Dreamers.
Yeah, it's a J. Cole. It's a Dreamville thing.
I think you did tell me this.
Yeah, so
She was a
like
feature.
J. Cole like hosts a bunch of these like they're
Independent
both-
artists.
independent and like some big artists, and they make Revenge of the Dreamers 3 basically. So she was in that. I forget what song it was, but she had a feature on there. Obviously, the album went platinum, so she technically has like a platinum song, which is kind of sick.
Yeah.
I was probably the most famous person to know. Second would be Eliza 1K on Instagram and TikTok. I don't think I have her number, but I know her as a person. She was at my first show before she was like really rapping. She was like kind of was rapping a little bit, and she kind of like blew up on TikTok, and she's still like actively doing music. And she like Kim Kardashian sent her Skims, like her, you know what Skims are, the fucking bodysuits, like sent her that, and like I think she sent her some fucking beats or something too.
Tight.
Which is crazy. I'm like, enough for Kim Kardashian knows you, and send you shit is insane, dude. But yeah, I think like Kim Kardashian like noticed one of her TikToks, like, and it blew up, and so she like sent her shit. And I was like, damn, good for you. I know a lot of people like in the music industry.
That's cool.
But yeah, no, like not super big, obviously. Like I know this one dude. His name's Quentin Hartz. I don't like know him personally. Like I never actually talked to him. I know him.
The guy you added on our playlist.
Yeah.
You know him?
Like I know, like, okay.
You've met him before.
No, that's the thing. I've never met him in person. The how I know of him was because my ex went to high school with him, and and when I started rapping, she's like, "Oh, my friend raps too," and I listened to some of his stuff then, and it was cool. And I followed him out of like respect. I was like, "Yeah, this guy's cool." I don't think I've ever met him in person, but that's how I know him, and I always like support him through her because I was like, "Yeah, he's a cool guy." He was always super chill, and yeah, and then he collabs with like fucking Lil Booty Call, if you're familiar with Lil Booty Call, and Kuko, if you know Kuko, yeah, he's big in San Antonio. But yeah, so like that's how I know of him.
That's cool.
That's how I keep up with him. Yeah. So shout out, yeah. Those are probably the most famous people I know.
Shout out.
Yeah. Hope they're still doing good.
You'll meet my Uncle Jesse at the wedding. He'll be there.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Do you think I can get Kendall dinner summer?
I don't think so.
Damn.
Yeah. Because he's like kind of the way that they know each other is it's my mom's like best friend's husband. Or they're not married, but they're like long-term lovers.
How much wine do I have to get into again?
Probably a lot. He's a big dude. He's like 6'5", maybe 6'6". He's tall.
Why is everyone in your family fucking
he's
giant, bro?
He inspired me to grow my beard.
I mean, not your mom. Your mom's pretty small, but like everyone else is like fucking huge in your family.
I was taller than my dad.
How tall was your dad? I don't think I ever saw your dad standing up.
He's probably 5'10", 5'9".
Damn.
Yeah.
That's not even that tall compared to you.
Yeah,
Why the fuck are you so damn tall?
I don't know. My grandfather wasn't tall.
What the fuck?
But people on my mom's side were kind of tall. Like my uncle, he was like 6'2", 6'3".
My dad's 5'8".
I can tell.
Could you tell that both my fucking granddads are 6 foot over?
No,
How about that?
I couldn't tell.
They're fucking tall.
I still
I
couldn't
don't know
tell.
why I didn't get that trait.
It skips a generation, obviously.
What's crazy is that both my parents have brown eyes, and my grandfather on my mom's side has blue eyes, and my grandmother on my dad's side has hazel eyes. And I somehow got I got lucky enough to get both recessive genes from both my parents. but I didn't get fucking height. I would get brown eyes to be 6 foot. I'll tell you that. And you know what's crazy is that I don't even like. People don't notice that I have like blue eyes or colored eyes until I mention it, and I don't ever bring it up. I'm not like, oh, I have blue eyes. Who fucking cares, right? And then they're like, do you? And then they try and stare in my eyes, and like my autism kicks in. I'm like, don't fucking look at me, please, in the eyes. But I'm like, if people already don't fucking notice, I might as well just be fucking 6 foot and fucking give them up, dude. Fuck. Not even 6 foot. I would love to just be 5'10". That'd be great.
Would you give up a limb to get to like 6'2"?
That doesn't make sense.
What?
Give up a limb?
Yeah.
Like my fucking arm?
Yeah.
I'm not giving up a leg to be 6 foot.
You could.
And if I have a peg leg, that's useless.
No, like you'd gain length with your other leg, and you can get a prosthetic leg.
Yeah, fuck that. I don't want a prosthetic leg and to be 6
so
foot.
what are you willing to give up for 6 foot? You wouldn't give that up. That's
I
crazy.
got enough.
That's crazy. Okay, dude. That's crazy. That's getting cut.
That's crazy.
All right, moving on. If you guys didn't know, we're car guys. We're pretty big wannabe car enthusiasts, I'd say. I think we're self-made master mechanics.
YouTube certified.
Chris
Fix here.
Chris Fix certified us himself. So, yeah, we're really big into the car stuff. We've done a lot of projects in my garage and on the fucking driveway and shit.
Here in my garage.
Exactly.
Here's my Honda on jack stands.
Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, I have a 2017 BRZ. It was like a stance out camber bullshit, but then I got tired of that, and it's more like a track setup now. My fiance has a 2002 WRX Bug-Eye. That's boosted. It's probably making like 350 to the wheel. It's a fun car. Yeah, it's all the exciting stuff I have. What do you have?
I have a 1996 Honda Accord wagon.
That's slammed on its nuts.
Yeah. With NK, Jesus Christ,
Yep.
NK cell box, which are tri-spoke wheels if you don't know. Look them up.
They're so
sick.
hard. I was so happy when you found the others.
That's the most proud part. Like, I don't even care. Like, obviously my car's lowered on like BCs, which is cool. But I think the wheels are just the coolest thing about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just it's a discontinued rare set of Japanese wheels that are real. They're not reps. Fuck reps. We don't fuck around with that shit. Yeah, I mean, because you found two of them. I think like a buddy of mine was selling them.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, I'll go fucking pick them up now. And then like you found the other two on the fucking Japanese marketplace.
Yeah, on Baiyi, if you guys are familiar with that, it's a Japanese auction site that's kind of like Yahoo Auctions or something like that. You can get anything on there. You can get like literally anything from Japan.
Yeah.
They do sell car parts, so you can get moto compos on there. If you guys are, that's my next purchase. If I get a large sum of money, I'm getting a fucking moto compo. It's a little fucking Honda bike to put in the back of my wagon. But yeah, I got those on there. They were like altogether, honestly, it was kind of a steal because it was only $600 like shipped. Like that's through customs and everything. Because I think the wheels they're like $280 or $290 or something like that. And then
I just had a great idea.
It was like 300 went.
Let's make like a ramp that'll go on the top of your car, right? Listen to this. So it'll be like the length of the like top of your car.
Yeah.
He has a wagon, so it's a pretty lengthy build. And so like you pull out the ramp and then it drops, and then you can wheel up your little fucking Honda bike, and then you strap it to the fucking roof rack, bro.
I don't know about that, bro.
Dude.
I was thinking of keeping it in the back.
Yeah, but you don't get that's not cool.
I don't think it's. I don't want to display it. I just kind of want to have it, like for car shows to have in the back.
No, if for car shows, strap that motherfucker to the top. That'd be sick. And then when you're ready to fucking take it out, you fucking get the little ramp out.
Did I tell you that they made a new moto compo?
No.
It's like I forgot what the fuck it's called.
It's like an e-bike.
Yeah, it's an e-compacto or something like that
they're
from
all
Honda.
fucking doing that.
They just released it.
Oh,
$1,000.
it can probably only go like 5 miles an hour though.
I don't give a fuck, dude. That's so sick. I want both.
Yeah.
I mean, because getting a moto combo, it's gonna be like $3,000 to $5,000, because they're old and they don't obviously make them anymore. But the e-compacto, that's brand fucking new. I can go to a dealership and order one right now for $1,000. fucking take that shit home. That would be sick as fuck. I'm actually contemplating it. I might save up to get one. Damn.
Adrian almost ate shit on the pod. That's funny.
Oh my god.
Don't break that chair. Bro, stop trying to lean back.
Dude, why not?
Jesus.
I'm like not allowed to fucking lean back, bro.
Oh my god.
I didn't know it leaned back this far. I mean, now it does.
All right.
Oh my god.
All right.
So, Moto Compo, I'm gonna buy one, but you're saying
I give you a blank check.
mm-hmm.
Unlimited money. What are you building?
Okay, so this is kind of controversial. I have a few builds that I'd like to do. Okay, I have 3 top builds I'd like to do. One is going to be my Accord. That I think I would do like, it would be debadged. I wouldn't have it with any Honda badges, and I think I would do like blacked out. I think I would do like a, what's it called? I think Midnight Cherry is the color. I want a really dark, like black, like with a tint of red. I would have the interior like a fucking Lexus, dude. Like just nice interior. And the controversial part is I would do, I want to make my own operating system in the car. Have that bitch like fucking Knight Rider.
Like
operated off a Raspberry Pi.
Right.
So I would have my own infotainment that I can do like whatever the fuck I want with. So it's completely customizable in the way that I want to drive. But I would like it to be very tech savvy, almost like a modern car in a 90s chassis. That's what I would, build one is what I would do. So I'd keep the wheels, I'd chrome out the wheels, I'd keep the same wheels, I'd chrome them out. Black, nice interior, it'd be like fucking Alcantara, suede, all that shit. And then my own infotainment off of a Raspberry Pi. So fucking like walk up to the car, shit unlocks type shit. Like that nice. All in that fucking piece of shit Honda is what I would do to that. Just a complete, like an absurd amount of money that you wouldn't want to put into a Honda is what I would do.
Yeah.
Second would be a rebuild of a DeLorean, but I would make it more modern. I would do an EV swap on a DeLorean because I think that's supposed to be the car of the future. I feel like it should be electric. And I would wide body that bitch. Wide body a fucking DeLorean.
You know how wide it already is, though?
Yeah. Make that bitch wider. I want a boat.
That shit's massive.
And a fucking EV motor can handle that shit. The torque on that thing would be insane. And then third, I want a Trueno. Whether that's the 90s one or the one from Initial D that everyone knows, the 80s one. Either one of those. I would build probably like tailgate style. That type shit.
Those are good picks. I'm not mad about that. I would probably... It's tough because like I'd probably... I don't even know. I think one of them would definitely be a Porsche 911 GT3 RS.
Mm-hmm. Is that a build or just a car you want?
I would build it to like full track setup.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was gonna name drop the CEO over the company I used to work for, but I won't do that.
Why not?
Fuck that guy.
Damn.
Yeah, fuck him.
Now I can't say it. I was gonna say it after you said that.
That's right. That was a good cut moment anyway. Second one would probably be like an S15. Those cars are just so fucking beautiful from the factory. And I'd keep it like very subtle, black on black, chrome johns on that bitch. And just make it fucking do 800 horsepower.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know. I've always wanted like an R35 GTR and make it like the fucking Godzilla spec.
That'd be nice.
Where it makes fucking 1500 horsepower.
Shit.
I've always said that that's like the car that I'm gonna get one day. Cause it's like it's an attainable, like supercar.
Yeah.
I don't know if it really classifies as one, but you know what I mean. Yeah, I'd probably get like an R35.
I would really want an FDRX7.
I'd never buy one.
What?
Dude, the maintenance you have to do on those fucking
things?
but
that wouldn't be like. First of all, I don't think it's as bad as what everyone says.
I just don't know enough about rotary engines, but I know enough that they're a nightmare to work on.
I think if you take care of it, it's fine. It's kind of like you have to baby a Subaru. Same fucking thing.
Did a slide in my
I
fucking
know you're a little
Subarus.
fucking butthurt about that, but
Never blown a head gasket.
it's all about. I would be willing to put in the effort to fucking have it. I wouldn't even like fucking do anything to it. I just want it clean in stock. That's how I would keep it. I would have a manual transmission to that one. Big automatic guy, but I would put it. I would have it.
You can't flex being an automatic guy,
dude.
You just don't know how to drive manual.
First of all, I know how to fucking drive manual. Don't start.
I
this
fucking
shit.
taught you on.
You didn't teach me shit, motherfucker.
We used
you
to work
stole the
at
goddamn Camry that I was supposed to learn on, motherfucker.
No, but I taught you on customer vehicles.
No, you didn't. You
Tell
didn't get in the car.
Do not. Yes,
You
I
just-
did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
You never once got in the car with me and told me how to fucking do it.
Yes, I did.
Okay, maybe once actually. I think I remember you doing it once.
We used to work at a job together where we'd pull in customer vehicles, and like that's how I taught myself stick, burning customers' clutches.
That's crazy.
It's fucked up to say
I
now,
was
but
too good of a person to want to fuck
Dude.
someone's clutch up. I have pulled cars in that are manual, and I've done it successfully and gotten it over the fucking lift. So that was an achievement because you know when you hit those fucking hills and you gotta fucking press on the gas and not stall. I did that shit. It smelled like clutch afterwards when I fucking did it. All right, I can get that bitch in first and that's it. But I can fucking if you put me in a car and it was life or death situation, you're like fucking drive and it was manual, I could do it.
how long could you do it though?
I don't
before
know.
that clutch is
Long
gone?
enough to get away from whatever the fuck I need to get away from.
Yeah.
But I would have a manual transmission and an FDRX7. And I'm a big hater on, I don't know if you've seen the where they change the headlights out. Have you seen those? So they like get rid of the pop-up headlights and they put like fucking.
Yeah, they do the veil side
I
kit.
hate that.
It's fucking iconic.
The fail side kits are cool. I just don't like the headlights. Because I feel like.
It's like a totally different car just from a kit.
But I know, but it takes away from what the FDRX7 is.
Yeah, but like
it's a timeless car as it is. Don't fucking touch it. Don't change anything about it. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah, that's
I
a
think
fair
most
point.
of their cars fucking do whatever the fuck you want with it. An FDRX7, don't you fucking touch. Like Mickey and Andrade's Bad Apple, fucking beautiful. Don't, unless he has changed the headlights and I didn't know, fucking do that, dude.
Is that Mickey from Throttle?
Yeah.
I don't know what his car looks
Let's
like.
look it up right now. That's an FD build done right. I don't hate the look of that, but that's a fucking nice looking car.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
So that's personally how I feel about that. And then he put like fender mirrors on there, which is kind of eh.
I can't stand that shit.
Really?
How did he
mind
do
it.
that though?
He's just that guy.
He just
dude.
cut up the fucking bumper and
Fuck
put lights in
yeah.
it. That's crazy. Cause that's not like a veil side bumper.
Mm-mm.
I don't know. That's cool.
I'm pretty sure it's a custom front end.
Probably. Speaking of custom, SEMA was this past week. I always want to go. I want to go to SEMA one day. I'm sure we will. But there's a YouTuber, Tavarish. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but he bought a McLaren that was totaled. It was flooded. Car's not usable.
Yeah.
McLaren is very particular with what they work on.
Yeah.
Which most supercar companies are. Like if you bring
Right.
ran through Ferrari to Ferrari, they're not going to service it.
Yeah.
They have a reputation for hold. I get that. Blah blah blah. McLaren has not updated their battery systems in like 20 years.
Oof.
So a lot of McLaren owners, they have to leave it on like a trickle charger so the battery doesn't die. Because obviously you're
fuck?
not driving that shit every day.
Yeah.
Because if it dies, it bricks the car.
Oh, I think I've seen that.
And then
You
if
can't even like open the doors or anything.
And then if you take it to McLaren and it's like a certain certain age battery, they just won't even fucking touch it.
Damn.
So there's this guy and he's like, I'm just gonna completely redo this McLaren, and he has aspirations to make it the fastest fastest McLaren ever.
Damn.
He has a goal of 260 to 270 miles an hour. And so he basically completely took apart the car, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know too much about the McLaren engines, but I think he took the engine out of a Speedtail McLaren, which is like, it's like one of the better ones.
Yeah.
He took the engine out of one of those and put it in this one.
Right.
Which already McLaren's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure he probably has fucking, like, cease and desist and shit.
Is that the same way as Ferrari? How, like, Ferrari doesn't want you to modify it at all? Really?
Exactly.
I didn't know McLaren was like that.
Yeah, so he's doing that, and then he for the, like, the color, he's doing an exposed carbon, and it's painted red.
Damn.
Let me pull it up. Hang on.
Nice.
So it's carbon, but it's like it's like a nice, like, chrome red almost.
Yeah.
So he brought it to SEMA, and people are like, it's like one of the most talked about cars right now on the internet because it's so, like, frowned upon, I guess.
Yeah.
To, like, it's like what you're saying, like the FD. Like, if you change it up, if you try to change this work of art so much that you're kind of ruining it.
Mm-hmm.
But he's kind of like just going against the grain.
Yeah.
Or, going against the norm. So this is what he showed up to SEMA with.
Yeah.
He wrapped it with this, like, wrap from, because he's sponsored by Valvoline.
Yeah.
And then to the right, he just has this hood with the red carbon that he's going to do.
Yeah.
And it just looks fucking fantastic. But the interior is going to be fucking crazy. He's doing a custom, like, ECU, like you were saying.
Nice.
He's doing it all from scratch.
Yeah.
I've never heard of this guy until, like, this news came out from SEMA, but
yeah.
one, he has money, but two, he has
yeah.
fucking balls.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited to see.
Great combination.
Yeah, exactly. Balls and money, bro. That's all you need. That's what it was.
Have you seen? There's a guy on YouTube. I forget his name. He's rebuilding a totaled Porsche GT3. Dude, it's fucking. First of all, props to him because he's rebuilding it from, like, it was, like, fucking total. Like, the front end was fucked. I guess fucked in the sense that, like, it's a GT3, and it was bad enough that, like, it's totaled because it was gonna cost so much to rebuild that. But Porsche, like, I didn't realize how intricately built they were. So, like, the wheels were, like, fucking, like, $3,000 a piece to get, like, just a stock wheel, and he needed to get one because one of them was fucked. And then he needed to get a tool to take the wheel off because it's a single lug nut, just to hold the wheel on. Yeah. And then he was like, I don't know how to fucking put oil in the car because, like, the engine's, like, not exposed. Like, you can pop the trunk and you don't see the fucking engine. And then he needed to, like, run coolant through it and all this other shit. But I was like, damn, first of all, that's an insane task to take on. But, I mean, props to him because he's going to restore it to basically, like, factory with not a lot of help from Porsche because they don't, like, really sell a lot of those parts because they're not – it's a car that they don't have a lot of parts for because there's not a whole lot of them.
Sure.
So – and usually when it's total like that, it just gets fucking scrapped because what are you going to do? Spend the money to get that fixed? Just get a new one.
Exactly.
But, yeah, which is crazy. So it's not listed, but what got you into cars? What'd you say?
Probably the earliest.
Because like your dad drove a Sonic, be honest, he didn't.
Yeah, he didn't have shit. Probably my cousin. He had a.
Is this the one that got you into Monster?
Yes. He's gonna watch this. He's gonna think it's so funny. My cousin Nick. He. I have this earliest memory. He had a Mitsubishi Eclipse, like Nick, I love you, but not a cool one. It was like the
newer-ish generation,
where it's like very round and bulky. I just remember him having that. And I'm pretty sure it was manual. I just remember him driving me around in that, and then eventually he got an FRS. And then I think I was just graduating high school, and it was like his was pretty built.
Yeah,
his was tuned. He was running E85.
Damn.
He had a bunch of stuff done to it. And I just remember, we were driving home from like a family event, and he did like his Pops and Bang tune. I was like, I'm gonna get one of those one day.
I'm gonna do that shit.
Then I ended up getting a BRZ, and unfortunately his fucking engine blew. So
damn.
Yeah.
How many miles?
Oh, his was fucking. He drove the shit out of his car.
Yeah, you only have like 27, right? Do you still have 27 on it?
Yeah.
Damn.
I have 27,000. I like
how we did all that shit so you could drive more and you haven't fucking drove it.
I know.
I don't think you've drove it once.
I hear a knocking sound from the coilover that I have to deal with, and I'm just lazy.
Damn.
I know.
Let me know.
I'm a phony.
I'll pull up.
Shut up. Yeah, because he drove it to and from Vegas, I think it was. That was when like he first joined the Air Force. And
he had that Air Force, that military money.
Bro.
He's like, fuck a Camaro.
No, he made his FRS into a Camaro. But basically he was like driving it so hard that it skipped timing.
Damn.
Like the belt skipped. Yeah.
Fuck.
And
Is
then
it like a metal belt?
yeah.
Oh wow.
Like I don't know the fucking term, but
Mm.
he sold it to the dealership. He cleared the fucking check engine light and sold it to him.
That's
And it was fucking their problem now.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck the dealerships, dude.
Yeah. So now he has the new 23 WRX. I drove it. It's really nice.
Controversial.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people, same with the new FRSs and BRZs, they don't like the new,
Really? I like them.
I didn't at first.
I like the new GR86s and the BRZ. I think they're fucking nice.
Yeah.
Well, my manager drives one. Did I tell you this?
The 86?
Yeah. GR.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't fucking know. I went to, when I first got hired on, I was training at a different store, and her car was there, and I thought it was the store manager's of that store, which was a young guy. He was 23, and I was like, oh, it's probably his car. And then I started working at my store, and I was like, whose fucking 86 is that? And she's like, oh, that's mine. I was like, what? And she's like, yeah, it's manual. And I was like, what?
I love how that's a flex.
That's crazy. And I was like, well, I just thought it was funny because, like, so before that, she had a Kia Stinger.
Yeah.
And she was like, I got way too many speeding tickets in it. And she was like, I just wanted to drive something different. So she got a manual GR86 with some fucking nice Michelin Pilot Sports on there, dude. She's like, yeah, I love that car. And I was like, that's a sick car. She's like, yeah. She's like, I was thinking about getting the Supra. She's like, this is kind of like the baby brother to the Supra. And I was like, I know all about this. You don't have to tell me what this is or what the Supra is. I fucking know.
I'm a fucking car guy,
like, do you know who you're talking to right now? But I feel like, see, I didn't have a like, no one got me into cars.
Yeah.
I think I did it myself. I was kind of a late bloomer. I guess not really a late bloomer. I guess it depends on who you're asking. But I got into it my senior year of high school. I was on a YouTube, like, just fucking binge, and I was watching a lot of resto mods.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a lot of the old American classic cars getting restored. If you don't know what resto mod is, it's essentially restoring a car, but adding, like, a modern flair, modern touch on it. That's what a resto mod is. So I was watching a lot of those videos, and then there's this guy. I don't know if you've heard of him. His name is Ronald Finger. I know. And he made this super intricate series. You should watch it. It's really cool. He's rebuilding a Pontiac Fiero. Not a big Fiero guy. Could care less about the car. Yeah. But he goes so in depth with every single fucking part of the car. I was like, dude, I want to fucking do that to my car. Like, it was like down to the fucking rebuilding the carburetors in his fucking car, like replacing like door seals. He repainted the car, everything, dude. So it was like, it wasn't like made exactly to factory because it wasn't like, I mean, it was his first time ever doing that, but it was fucking sick. And right now he's doing another series on, he has like an old Datsun that he's doing it on too. That's what really got me into cars. And I don't remember. I think my taste just stemmed from the fact that I had a Honda Pilot that just wouldn't fucking die. And I was like, I'm Team Honda because of that. I literally had a Honda Pilot. It was a 2005 Honda Pilot. Leather seats, by the way. No AC.
Shit.
No AC. So I'm used to fucking that. And it, for whatever reason, it had a massive oil leak. I don't know from where. And we took it to a mechanic one time to like finally get it figured out. And I spent like $700 for like, I don't even know. I think I got like fucking spark plugs changed on it and some fucking other shit. And it was like almost $800.
That's crazy.
And I was like, what the fuck? And he was like, yeah, you need a whole new engine. I was like, I can't. And he was like, it's like $2,500. I was like, yeah, fuck no. And he was like, yeah, you have like a massive oil leak. Like, it's just fucked. And so like every time we'd put oil in it, it would just fall out basically like within a few days. So we didn't put oil in it anymore. And we drove that shit for 2 fucking years, fucking everywhere, dude. And then it had a problem where the cooling fan wouldn't kick on. So it would overheat if you were in static traffic. But as soon as you started driving, the fan would turn on, right, and then it would fucking cool down. That's so crazy. We were like in like fucking bumper to bumper traffic. That shit would start steaming, and people would be like, "Your car's," and I'm like, "Shut up, just fucking drive, dude. Just fucking drive." But
that's Honda for you, dude.
I think the first car I ever really wanted so bad was a Del Sol.
I fucking hate those cars,
dude. I don't know why. I still kind of want one. That, and I think a CRX, a Honda CRX.
CRXs are cool.
Yeah, they're alright.
Dude, I fucking love the drags where they do all motor drag on drag races.
Yeah. On the CRXs are like,
and like they're all CRXs because it's all fucking Honda.
Yeah.
Like I can't imagine doing an 8-second pass on an all motor fucking Honda Civic. Like, are you kidding me, dude? That's
apparently
crazy.
Those single cams are like fucking indestructible on Hondas.
Yeah.
Like the fucking D series and shit.
I was like, there was a guy who was talking about how, I think it was on like TikTok or something like that. He was like, yeah, he's like, me and my buddies, we used to just fucking do whatever, we'll rev the fuck out of it. No oil, no coolant, just fucking rev it until it fucking died, and it just wouldn't die. Like, we wouldn't blow a single cam. And I was like, that's crazy. Maybe I should do that. Get a fucking D16 on a Civic, just try and run that shit into the ground. My Honda, the Civic, back when I had a 95 Civic sedan.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, R.I.P. Total that bitch.
Shout out Cody for
for buying my
for
wrecked
buying it.
Honda, taking it apart, and then selling it afterwards. That's crazy. But it had a fucking, I think it was the bottom O-rings in the engine, and the spark plug wells were bad. So oil would leak into the spark plug wells. Never did anything about it.
And you still drove it to
And
work.
that shit turned on fucking right on. No fucking problems, dude. That didn't even sound bad. Didn't even sound like shit. I mean, it smelled like oil. It smelled like burning oil, but like it never sounded bad.
I remember when we were driving home from work one day, and like I was
God.
at the
I know
BRZ
what
and
you're talking
and you were in the Civic, and we were just fucking around, and we were gonna race down the street, and like I floored it. I started to pull, and then I just hear this god awful noise, and it was your 30-year-old car kicking in VTEC that hasn't done it in fucking 20 years, and I got scared, so I let off because I thought like something broke, and I just see this little fucking piece of shit white Honda just like creep past me. I was like, where did that come from? He's like, VTEC baby. He fucking just dipped.
So basically, I beat him in a race.
Because I let you, dude. That was crazy. I remember that so vividly.
I remember I would go to the
I
fucking.
have a question. I'm gonna forget it if I don't ask it.
Okay.
What's a mod on a car that you see on other people's car that you fucking hate?
The scratch marks on the fucking headlights.
Like the monster
Yeah.
scratches.
Those ones, or like those little vortex things on the back.
Loafers.
On the hood. No, well, those two, but like the fucking, they're little, like almost look like shark fins, and they're on the very back by the antennas and
I know what you're
shit.
talking
The
about,
fucking
yeah.
vortex, whatever. They're like creates more downforce. Your stock height, bro.
Yeah.
Like fucking lower that shit first before we start talking about fucking downforce, bro.
Your stock height.
Like
That's
what
funny.
the fuck? And then what else? I've always seen it on like different cars. I feel like we got a lot of this because of where we worked at. What else? What
You remember what's that guy's name with the white Honda?
Oh, Ted? Ted, dude, I fucking love that guy, dude. There's this African guy. His name was like Ted. His name wasn't his nickname was Ted. But every time he came in, dude, he had two Hondas, I think, 2 or 3.
He had like an older one and a newer one.
There were Accords. One was white, one was black.
Yeah.
And dude, this motherfucker would Wish.com. I asked him, I was like, "Where'd you get your stuff?" He's like, "Wish.com."
And he would do select all and just get
Dude,
every
any fucking Honda,
every possible
accessory.
mod.
So you know, like how Mercedes has a little fucking hood ornament. He had like one of those for each of his Hondas. It was a Honda fucking sign, a Honda hood ornament, and then he had like all the chrome pieces that go on the fucking door handles, the side of the door, the fucking back, anything. And then he had like the red Honda badges, and then he was very particular. He had red Honda valve caps, and he'd be like, make sure you put those back on. And he would get real particular about that. But every time he came up, I was like, Ed or Ted. I was like, my guy. He always
Yeah.
got so excited, dude. That guy was funny.
I miss Ted.
And then he had like a really, you've been inside his cars, right?
Yes.
Then he had like the fucking, the
3 monitors on his fucking
dude,
dash.
like a fucking security office, dude. It was crazy. And then he had like a nice like a rear view mirror that was also a dash cam camera and rear view camera. That was crazy.
Yeah, he did Uber.
Oh, he was Uber. He was Mr. Uber, bro. That dude was committed, dude.
I would have loved to order an Uber and fucking Ted shows up.
That would be the best Uber, dude. Now, what's the worst mods you hate on a car?
I hate reps, for one.
I'm okay about them. It depends.
I'm not gonna like fucking bully you over buying reps, but I just think it's common sense. Like if you're gonna spend the money, I told you this when you're gonna buy wheels. Like you're gonna order off of our work website. But I was like, dude, just save up a little bit more money, get the wheels that you. Because I learned my lesson. All right, I'll admit it. I owned reps.
I had reps.
I had reps at one point in my life.
Do you think they can hear it?
I don't know, but even if you can, fuck that guy. There's a fucking bike just revving the shit out of his. Anyway, Yeah, so I had reps when I first bought my BRZ. I bought rep wheels. I'm sorry. Let me back up. I didn't know this is actually a funny story. When I first got to that job, those wheels were just sitting in the corner. And so I went up.
What wheels are these again?
The NKs. NKs. The bronze ones.
Why do I not remember?
It was it was the ones you fucking took pictures of in front of my car.
I know, but I'm having a hard time looking.
The bronze wheels.
Yeah.
So they were just sitting in the corner. I go up to our boss and I was like, "Hey, how much?" Because I was intending to just flip them because I didn't even have the car at this point.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on. I ended up getting the car and then I just slapped those on. But just learning my lesson because I put those on before I lowered it.
Mm-hmm.
That's number one mistake. Lower your car first so it looks a lot better on stock wheels. Then get wheels. You fucking lowered it before you got wheels too.
I know.
You listened to me.
I think our opinion is different. First of all, it was because I didn't know what wheels to put on.
But you still listened to me. You still bought coilovers before you bought wheels.
I shouldn't have. I should have saved up and bought them fucking
At the same time?
Don't finance your fucking coilovers. I'll tell you what. God, I love Fitment Industries, but God, did I get fucked.
Shout out Klarna.
Yeah, shout out Klarna, bro. I slightly differ on the rep wheels, in that it depends on the situation. If you're in my situation where fucking hardly anyone has a 4x114 or 4x4.5 fucking bolt pattern, it's okay to fucking get reps of what you fucking want to get.
Not an excuse. You did the fucking research and you found Japanese wheels.
Well,
Don't fucking dumb yourself down like that.
Yeah, and how fucking rare are they? How often are you seeing fucking NK cell box?
They're incredibly rare,
bro.
But you put the work in.
But I'm saying the next kid who gets a fucking Honda Accord or a fucking what are they? The Nissan, the S13s, they have a fucking 4 and 4.5. Some other fucking cars have 4 and 4.5, which is a stupid fucking bolt pattern. Like it might be better. You're either gonna have to get custom fucking wheels,
or
which is going to be a fuck ton of money.
It's so easy to overcome
which is going to be
problem.
like $4 to $5K.
It's so easy to overcome this problem. Moving on.
What's to overcome this problem?
Conversion spacers or do a fucking...
Conversion spacers are disgusting. I would say do a 5-lug conversion, but that's...
Exactly.
Depending on your car, is going to be a pain in the ass.
Listen, if you're fucking... Like, this is your first piece of shit Honda, right? Put some wheels on it, bro.
Your first piece of shit Honda. Run that bitch on Steelies, bro, and do everything else in that fucking car
if you're not
thinking about wheels.
If you're not laying frame on your first fucking Honda, I don't want to talk it.
I'm always laying frame.
In this car you are. I fucking love this car. And no, but like if it's your first
car,
put
a picture of my piece of shit car on the
I'm gonna
screen
fucking
right
yeah, I'm
now.
gonna put it up there right now.
That thing's a fucking piece of shit, dude. So, backstory about how I got my fucking car.
Hang on, let me finish.
Okay, I'm sorry.
If you're 15, 16 years old and you have your first car, if you're gonna put reps on, fine. But I'm saying like it's people our age now who have jobs. They're putting money into this car.
Yeah.
If you're gonna spend the money, do it right the first time. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm trying to say.
I just get impatient.
Because I made the mistake of buying the reps, and then I eventually went to real wheels. If I would have just not bought the reps and went straight to real wheels, I would have saved money.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. The other mod I fucking hate is Underglow. I think that shit's whack.
I think if you do it right, it's cool.
I think it's whack.
I agree with most situations. Most of the time, Underglow is fucking gross. Like, what are you doing? Hellcat owners, Dodge Charger owners. You know what I'm fucking talking about.
Yeah, fucking, they're gonna shoot us, bro.
I fucking hate Dodge. Let me just say that.
Hey, fuck takeovers too. Fuck you guys.
Yeah. So back to the story of how I got my car. Right. So I came into a little extra money. I forgot from what. It might have been like a tax return or like a bonus that I got when I worked at fucking QT.
The stimmy hit.
Maybe it was a stimmy. I don't know. But I had $1,700 I was going to spend on a piece of shit car. And this was maybe like right before, like maybe right after COVID. So like car prices were kind of getting up there, like used car prices, but not that much. So I found there's a Civic hatchback that I was going to get. And I hit up the guy and I was like, hey man, can you like meet me? Like I'll meet you for the Civic. When are you free? And he was like, Friday. And I was like, cool, I'll pull up Friday. And so Thursday comes, I hit him up, I'm like, hey man, we still good for tomorrow? Doesn't hit me back. Friday comes, I hit him up, I'm like, hey, you still down to meet today? Doesn't fucking like ghost me. Which, fuck you, bro. Tell me you found someone else or something so I fucking know. So now I have $1,700 in my, like, burn a hole in my pocket. I'm like, well, I'm going to buy a fucking car. What are there, like, I don't give a fuck what it is at this point. So I found a listing for a 1996 Honda Accord wagon, $700. Running and driving, it says. There's fucking, I I don't think he said there was a check engine light. There was no check engine light. And he was like, it just leaks oil. I was like, perfect. No check engine light, just leaks oil. Fuck it, I'll get it. And it was $700. I drove that shit. I was like, this is cozy. This is nice. I fuck with it. So I gave that dude $700. Took that shit home. It was covered in acrylic paint. This kid, this guy took it to fucking college.
I'll throw up I'm sure we can have a picture.
Yeah, I'll fucking send you the video from my Instagram. It was covered in acrylic paint, and I spent like 3 or 4 days fucking with acetone and rubbing alcohol getting that shit off, and it's still mostly on there. Like there's still a lot of places that it's on there.
Like there's a lot of it that's off. It looked like a teacher brought out
a Nacho Libre bus, bro.
It looked like a kindergarten class, just like had free reign to just paint pictures on all over the car, doors, hood, bumper, roof, everything.
Yeah, and then the back it said "honk for Jesus" on the back, and I got honked at a lot. Jesus is cool, but I don't want to be honked at about him, you know. So that's how I ended up with that car. I bought it when I had the Civic, so I had 2 cars at the time, and I felt like hot shit having 2 fucking Hondas at the same time. And then I totaled the fucking Civic, so that the Accord became my daily and still is. But yeah, that's how I came into getting my first fucking car, or I guess my second car, but the first one I actually did shit to.
And then we dropped the wagon on its nuts and
slammed it, put some wheels on it.
The rest is history.
Did a lot of maintenance on that fucking thing, dude. Let me tell you, I put $800 into that fucking AC system, and that shit's still fucking hot, dude. It
still doesn't work.
It still doesn't fucking work, dude. I've replaced every goddamn part, and now the fucking blend doors are fucked. So if anyone knows, I doubt of the people that watch this that someone's gonna know, but if anyone knows how to fix some goddamn blend doors on a '96 Honda Accord wagon, please, for the love of God, hit my inbox, dude, because I'm fucking tired of this shit. I would love some fucking AC.
Is Chris Fix doesn't know how to do it? I don't know.
Dude, yeah. Knows. All Chris Fix tells you how to do is fucking recharge your AC.
Kendra's AC went out in the Lexus.
What? Wait, did you get it replaced?
No.
Fixed?
We have to go do it. It literally went out yesterday.
Damn, for real?
Yeah.
Does it just need a recharge, you think?
No. It's literally the blend doors, I'm pretty sure, because the left side doesn't have air now, and the right side just has hot air.
Damn. That's tough.
Yeah.
How's she
but, like, that shit's all electronic, so, like, it's totally different from
or some fucking shit. Yeah.
All right, that does it for today's episode, guys. Thank you for joining us for another installment of Nerd's Eye View. Sorry for more of like a chill episode, but we're tired and we'll get back to normal next week. Yeah, all the socials will be down below. Follow us and all that good stuff. Make sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss an upload. And we'll see you next Saturday. Later.
Yeah. Also, you can cut this out whether you want to or not, but let us know what you think of this one. This one is slightly different in terms of what we talked about. There's a little bit of Marvel stuff in there, but how do you guys feel about that? Are you guys okay with us talking about other stuff? I mean, I know it's Nerd's Eye View, so we can nerd out and whatever, but how you guys feeling about that? How do you feel about the setup with the mics in the hand? I feel like this is a little bit more comfortable for us, and I think it gives us better sound quality, so let us know about that. That's all.
How's the sex in the wagon?